everyone, I'm Laura Gale Locke with your City 7 NewsNow update. The Wichita City Council recently heard the Capital Improvement Program plan, which is kind of a mouthful, so we just call it the CIP. And we have Mark Manning, who is in our finance department. He is our budget director, here to tell us all about it. Mark, first of all, would you just please explain what is the CIP?
Well, the CIP is a 10-year vision for improvements in the community and how those improvements would be financed. It includes a vision for things like public facilities, buildings, freeways, streets, roads, and bridges.
So why should the public care and want to get involved or give input on this CIP?
Because the CIP does shape our community. It's a vision of what our community will look like in the future, what improvements will be made, where our dollars will be invested, and I think that should be of interest to the entire community.
So how large is the CIP?
The CIP is about $2.4 billion, and that's spread over 10 years.
Are there any certain projects that you want to highlight or mention?
The CIP has several very large projects. For example, the CIP has about $150 million to extend the Kellogg Freeway on the east side of Wichita to K-96. It also includes $50 million for a new floodway crossing on the west side of town. It includes approximately $90 million for the Heartland Readiness Center, which will be in North Wichita and which will be used to help train our law enforcement officers.
So then, for anybody at home who wants to learn more about it, where can they go to get more information about what all is included?
Information on the CIP is available on our city website at www.wichita.gov.
And then, are you wanting people to give you feedback, and how would they go about doing that?
That's right. The CIP has been presented to the City Council in a workshop, and we have also visited with the district advisory boards. Later in March, we anticipate it will be presented to the City Council, and that would be an opportunity for people to provide feedback.
So should people maybe contact their City Council member to give input, or what would you recommend?
We have an email address. You can always email the City of Wichita budgetquestions.wichita.gov. You can email me directly, and my email is mmanning@wichita.gov, or you can also come to the City Council meeting.
So once they approve the plan, does that mean that all of these projects will for sure happen?
The CIP is just a plan. We always return individual projects to the District Advisory Board for additional citizen feedback, and then we approve each individual project separately at a City Council meeting. So there's additional opportunities for feedback when individual projects are approved.
So in case anybody's wondering, how is the CIP funded?
The CIP is, as I said, is about $2.4 billion, and it's funded from a variety of sources. For example, it has a lot of water and sewer projects that are funded by user fees from the water and sewer utility. It also has about $300 million for airport improvements, but those are all entirely financed by user fees at the airport, paid for by people who use the airport. It also has a property tax component. About $300 million is funded through a property tax levy, which is estimated to be 8.5 mils, which is no increase from the current total property tax levy. And then there's a sales tax component based on the sales tax that was passed in our community in 1985, and those dollars are spent primarily on the Kellogg Freeway.
So just for clarification, this budget is separate than the general fund budget that the council approves in August every year. How do they work together?
This budget is separate from the operating budget that is approved each year in August. The operating budget funds day-to-day operational expenses and is approved each year. The CIP is more of a 10-year vision or 10-year plan that programs longer-term, larger infrastructure projects.
Well, thanks for filling us in.
Okay.
And thank you for watching this City 7 NewsNow update.